Oh, Lord. Okay. So this was the whole thing. I've never gone live on YouTube, y'all. So I don't even know what happened. It was saying the orientation wasn't right.
Yeah.
But like I had it horizontal, but it was like it wasn't recognizing that my phone was horizontal, so it was trying to make me do vertical, and I was like, I don't want vertical. It has to be horizontal. So anyway, we pushed it back to 3:30, but I wanted to go ahead and hop on just to make sure we had everything situated. My husband had to help me. Well, he really was just giving me encouragement because I'd be stressed. But okay, we're gonna wait. I think we should wait till 3:30 though, since I posted that I was pushing it back to 3:30.
Oh.
I posted it on Instagram. Yeah, I posted on Instagram that we were gonna push it back to 3:30.
Hey, I didn't know you did that. I would have said Ashley, wait.
No, I wanted to test to make sure though. I wanted to make sure. And he said we need to give people time to come in anyway.
Yeah. I watch you now on my phone. It's like maybe, what, 15 seconds late? It's probably normal.
Yeah, cause I can see it over here too.
Okay.
Ooh, child.
So far, we got one person. That's me.
It's probably you. Well, cause I don't think it counts over here. Cause I have it up over there, but it probably counts. This is like the.
Oh yeah.
The thingy. But I'm gonna wait till 3:30 because that's what I said. I'm gonna start at 3:30.
Good deal. Make sure I got the stuff together. Got the spray bottle. Got the comb and stuff over here. Got everything we need. Good.
Let me see. Hold on. Hold on.
4 minutes.
Yeah, she said she was at to watch it. So I'm trying to give her
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
chance to get on there. Because I deleted the other link so that people could make sure they had the right, correct link. Because I had to read. It was a whole thing. I had to really redo it.
I'm only supposed to be here. Gotta get out of here before your fans come.
Oh, it's okay. We're early. We just giving people time. Just sure we know what we're doing. Did you get a notification? Like when it...
I did.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. Ooh. Oh, like got 2 people on there.
Like... Okay.
Who they say? Oh, you got another person? Uh-oh.
Hello. Whoever the second person is, I don't know.
I'm supposed to like show up on the screen when somebody joins or something. Is that an option you turn on or something?
What show up on the screen where?
Probably like show up. Such and such has joined the live.
I think that's for like Instagram. I don't know if YouTube. Oh well, maybe.
Because
that's like in the chat part.
There's a little square option down there to the left.
This thing, and no, that's just like you can like capture like highlights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like the capture. Because I tested that earlier to figure out what it was. Ooh, child. Okay, we're gonna wait till 3:30, and then we're gonna start. I swear I don't be knowing, like, it's so stressful when I'm doing something new.
Oh, you're doing good.
And I'm trying to start something new. I had it all set up and prepped already, and then it didn't want to work right. But I copy and pasted it real quick over to this one. So we are good. We are good. Okay.
1 more minute. They get to hop on and watch me do your hair. Let's go.
I'm not doing my hair. Oh, child. Actually, I sent this one, and then I sent on another one. The new one. Okay. Alright. Why you keep looking? Why are you so excited? Like this, your I guess it's not like our stream.
It's my little pop-up visit, even though I never left. Still
Yeah,
here.
because I needed assistance. I needed assistance. You could pop back in later though.
Come back later. Come back
To
with
do
some
your
food.
little cameo.
Really? Alright.
Okay, so you think I should start? Because I did say 3:30.
Hey,
Actually, I originally said 3, but that
yeah.
that was a fail. Okay.
So you just gonna go and start?
I think I should. I mean, I'm already late. I can start on time.
Oh, you got somebody else doing. Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Go
Since
start.
I'm already late a little bit. Alright, love you.
Hey, too. I'm gonna do your hair next time. Next time I'm gonna do her hair.
I'm doing the wash and go, not you. Not you. Not you.
Really?
Love you.
Love you too. Y'all enjoy my baby now. Y'all gonna like her. I promise you gonna like her. You gonna like her. I said,
Oh my gosh.
Be easy now.
Love you.
I'll be watching.
Okay. Welcome, welcome everybody. Come on in. Y'all, I was supposed to start this live at 3 o'clock. But as I was saying earlier, I don't know what I'm doing. This was my first time going live on YouTube. And I had set it for horizontal orientation for the live. And then when I tried to start it, it kept telling me the orientation was wrong. It wanted me to like rotate my phone vertically. And I did not want to do this live vertical. I do all my videos horizontal. I had it set up for it to be horizontal. So I had to like stop that one, start a new one, paste all the description box. It was a whole thing. So I pushed it back to 3:30. And Zach was in here helping me get myself together because yeah, we didn't know what we were doing. So I'm gonna give people a few more minutes to come on in, since I believe this new link had 3:30 on it. And I just started it a little bit early because I wanted to test out to make sure that everything would actually work this time. And it did. So we're just going to give people a few minutes to kind of come in. If you are new to my channel, my name is DEONDRALAVON. Hey, Beth. It's my sister-in-law. Hey, girl. If you are new to my channel, my name is DEONDRALAVON. I make natural hair content. I actually do wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs, all types of stuff with my hair. And I also make counseling content, since I am also a licensed counselor. So we kind of do a lot of different things on my channel. If you are interested in that type of stuff, go ahead and join the clique by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are already a part of the clique, then welcome back. So today we will be doing a wash and go. I figured for my first live, a wash and go would be a good one, since I've done so many wash and goes. I literally could probably do it in my sleep, but I still let my audience vote on Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube. I let them vote to see which hairstyle they would want to see me do live. And the majority of people said a wash and go. So that worked out really, really well. Hey, Mom. My mom's here too. Hey, Mother. I love you so much. And yeah, I guess we'll get started in a minute. I have all of my ingredients. Not ingredients. What is it called? All of my tools here, I guess. I have my water bottle. I probably won't need to spray my hair too much, y'all, because I just washed my hair not too long ago, maybe within like the last 30 minutes. So my hair is pretty wet. But I like to keep a water bottle just in case certain sections get a little dry. You don't want your wash and go. You don't want your hair to be dry when you're trying to do a wash and go. Your curls are just not going to come out as defined. But at the same time, I don't like to do my wash and goes on soaking wet hair either. It just does not come out as good when my hair is soaking wet. So I try to find that perfect balance where my hair is like damp, a little wet, but not soaking wet and not dry. So if you're having issues and your wash and goes are not coming out how you want them, kind of play around with how much water is in your hair when you're trying to do your wash and go. But anyways, that was just a little side note. For my products, I'm using my Uncle Funky's Daughter products. The first product will be the Supercurl Miracle Moisture Cream. This is like my go-to when I'm doing wash and goes. It's a very lightweight cream, but yet it's very moisturizing. And then I always go on top with the Curly Magic Curl Stimulator Gel. And if y'all have been following me for a while, or really, if you've been following me at all, not even for a while, because I always use this gel. This is my favorite gel ever. Again, by Uncle Funky's Daughter. It's like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like a very soft hold gel, but yet it gives me really great definition and holds. It's not like Eco Styler, which is like that really like stiff kind of gel. It doesn't give your hair like that gel cast, but at the same time, it gives you really, really good hold, which is not easy to find. And it makes my hair super soft and moisturized as well. So both of these are, like I said, Uncle Funky's Daughter. I do have a discount code, DEONDRALAVON. Go on their website, type DEONDRALAVON in. You'll get money off, just in case you want to try out these products. And those are the only two products I'm going to use for this wash and go. I'm not using any other products. I don't like to use a whole lot of products when I'm doing styles, just because I don't like my hair feeling like all weighed down. I like my hair being as lightweight as possible, but still getting the results that I want. So that's why I'm using those two products. So like I said, I already washed my hair. For my wash day today, I did use my Sacred shampoo. This is probably my favorite shampoo right now. I have a lot of different favorite shampoos, but right now, this is probably my favorite one. Shout out to my girl Beyonce, because she did her thing with that shampoo. And then I also deep conditioned with one of my favorite deep conditioners, the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. So this is just like one of my all-time favorite deep conditioners. It makes my hair so soft, so moisturized, and that's what you need to have a nice foundation for a really good hairstyle. So after I've washed my hair in the 4 sections, my hair is still in these 4 sections. I always style my hair in 4 sections, and then I work in smaller sections within the bigger section. So you always want to make sure that you are working in relatively small sections, especially for a wash and go, because you want to make sure that you're getting all of your hair coated with the products. And if you're trying to just put it on like this whole entire section, it's probably not going to come out as defined as you want it. And it's going to be frizzy, and that is just not, well, that's not the look that I'm going for. And my hair is relatively thick and pretty dense, as you can see. So again, working in sections is like a must for me. So this is what my hair looks like right now with no product on it, just freshly washed curls. And what we're going to do is separate this big section into 3 sections. So I'm going to take out the first section in the back. It's not going to be too big, about this size. I'm going to clip the rest out of the way. And I did detangle my hair already in the shower, y'all. I didn't want y'all to have to sit here and watch me detangling my hair, so I did do that in the shower. So now we're going to go in with our Supercurl. It's just so creamy and it smells so great. I love using this. I'm gonna take about that much for now. And just apply it to my hair. So like, you can probably see that this product is not going to give definition. And that's fine because that's not what I'm using this product for. I'm using this product just as my base up under my gel. I don't like to just put gel just straight onto my hair. Even though the Curly Magic Gel is pretty moisturizing, it's still not going to give you that moisture like an actual moisturizing product would. So I always like to layer my products and I always put like a moisturizing base first. And then we can go in with the Curly Magic Gel. So this is actually a brand new bottle that I just ordered. And that is what this gel looks like. And you can see it's like a little bit tacky, but not like super, super tacky. And I just apply that straight onto my hair. And it might be hard to tell, but when I first put this product on, I'm kind of squeezing it into my hair. And you have to do this, especially if you have low porosity hair like I do, because otherwise the product will just kind of sit on top of your hair. And that's not really going to give you the definition that you're looking for. And then after I'm done kind of squeezing it in, then I start to rake my fingers through. I do not use a brush or a comb, anything like that to style my hair. I just use my fingers and that's it. And it always gives me perfect results that I absolutely love. So you can see like it's getting there, but it's still a little bit frizzy. And if your hair is frizzy before it dries, it will be frizzy after it dries. So don't expect to just like, oh, well, it's still a little frizzy right now, but when it dries, it'll be okay. Like, no. If it's not looking how you want it to look when it's wet, it's not going to magically look defined after it dries. You have to make sure that it's really, really nice and defined before you get done with your hair. And I know a lot of people struggle with like their roots being puffy. And that is why I always apply gel straight to my roots. And I squeeze that product in, as you can see. I do have to do a lot of work with the back of my hair, a lot more than I do as I move towards the front. And that is just because the back of my hair is the most stubborn part, and it's probably like that with most Black women. That's the most difficult area, and it's where my tightest curls are. And it just likes to be frizzy. So I do have to put a little extra TLC into this section. So I know you're probably like, gee, she's been on this one section for a while. And that is true. But as we move towards the front, I will move faster, I promise. So you see that looks way, way better. That's how you want your hair to look. If it's not looking like that, you probably need to keep going. And it's kind of hard to explain, especially if it's somebody that's just starting out doing wash and goes. But as you do them, you can kind of feel when your hair is good. Like you can tell when you need to add more gel or when you've added enough gel. And like right now, I can tell that my hair is coated. My curls are very defined. And I don't really shingle, but I do just kind of like take out pieces that are still looking a little frizzy. And I just kind of twirl them a little bit. All right. So now that that section is done, I'm going to take my duck clip and put it at the end. Not at the very, very end, because I don't want to mess up those bottom curls, but like maybe like a few inches from the bottom. And that is going to weigh my hair down and combat some of the shrinkage. You're going to get some shrinkage. It's impossible with natural hair not to get any shrinkage, but I have found that using the duck clips does kind of weigh my hair down a little bit. And I also like the duck clips because it kind of keeps my hair in place while it dries. And I just found that it gives me like really nice results when I do that. And so now we're going to move on to the next section. Do the same thing, adding our moisturizer first. And I didn't mention it when I was applying the moisturizer, but I'm also squeezing this product in as well. So I don't only do that with the gel, I also do that with the moisturizer. And I always make sure that I'm adding extra moisturizer to the ends. And that is because the ends of your hair are the oldest part of your hair and the most fragile part of your hair. And so you just want to make sure that you give your ends a little extra attention. And then going in with our gel on top. And you see how I'm squeezing that product in. I think a lot of people think that it's just the products. Like if I have the right products, then my wash and go will come out perfectly. And even though products are important, a lot of it is your technique. You have to take your time with your hair, and you have to take out the time to really learn the technique of styling your hair, because there is a learning curve to it. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Like I assure you guys, my first wash and go did not come out great. It probably was a poofy mess. I don't even really remember it for real because I've been natural for so long now, but I can probably guess that it did not come out great. But I didn't just stop and say, oh, wash and goes aren't for me, it didn't come out right. Like, no, I had to keep trying, had to keep practicing, finding product combinations that worked, product combinations that my hair liked. I've tried a lot of different products. Some of them I bought, some of them were sent to me from brands. And sometimes the product just does not agree with my hair. I can use the exact technique that I'm showing you guys right now, and it won't come out great. So some of it is just that the products you're using don't work for you. They might work for somebody else, but they might not work for you, which is why when I'm promoting a product, even when I'm talking about Uncle Funky's Daughter products, which I swear by, I'm not going to ever tell you, if you use Uncle Funky's Daughter products, your wash and go will come out exactly like mine. Like, no. I'm not going to say that because it might not. I don't know what your hair texture is. I don't know if your hair is low porosity or high porosity. There's so many different factors, and everybody has unique hair. We try to find ways to kind of categorize our hair type or put ourselves into certain boxes because it makes it easier to find somebody that hair looks similar to yours. But at the end of the day, your hair can look exactly like mine and it still might not behave the same way that my hair behaves, or it might not react to a product or a style the same way that mine does, because you're a unique person and your hair is uniquely your hair. So a lot of natural hair is just trial and error, you guys. And you can't just try 1 or 2 times and give up. It's just like learning how to do anything else. In order to get good at it, you have to do it a lot. A lot. And like I said, when I first hopped on here, I've done hundreds and hundreds, probably, wash and goes. This is probably my most done style since I've been natural, because it is very easy, quote unquote, for the most part. All I have to do is just kind of put the product on, rake my fingers through, and I'm good to go. So in that sense, it is an easy style. But I would not recommend that like a brand new natural start out trying to do wash and goes. And the reason why I say that is because wash and goes require you to really define your curls to bring out your natural curl pattern without any real manipulation. So that means that you have to make sure you've applied enough product to get your curls to pop and to not be super frizzy, if that's, like I said, the look that you're going for. And that does take a little bit more practice, I feel like, versus if you're doing like a twist out or a braid out. Your hair kind of takes the form of the twist, or it takes the form of the braid, which I feel like is a little bit easier. I feel like it's a lot harder to mess up like a twist out, for instance, or even a braid out compared to a wash and go. So like this is what you want your curls to look like. You see how there's like basically no frizz there? This is going to dry like this, versus if your hair is really frizzy at this stage, it's going to dry frizzy. And that is why I feel like a lot of people get frustrated with wash and goes. They don't really know how to get their hair to be defined like that. But when you're doing a twist out or a braid out, the work is kind of done for you because your hair is in a certain mold per se, like it's in the twist or it's in the braid. and then you're basically setting your hair. Once your hair dries in the twist or dries in the braid, you can take it out, take the twists out, take the braids out, and you have a twist out or a braid out. And that's a lot easier, especially when you're first starting out. So I always recommend, if you're just starting out, to start out with braid outs, to be honest, because that's what I did. And it was just way easier because you have to kind of get used to dealing with your natural hair and working with your natural hair. And starting straight out with the wash and go is just probably not, it's just not going to work out the best. It's probably going to just frustrate you. So I would start out with braid outs if you know how to braid. And I don't even mean like cornrow. You can just like know how to plait and do a braid out. And that's what I did early on in my natural hair journey. I transitioned from relaxed hair to texlaxed hair, which texlaxing is just like I would use like a kitty just for me relaxer and just put that on my hair for a little bit, and basically my hair was just like a little bit looser, like my curls were a little bit looser, but yet it was still textured. And so I went from relaxed to texlaxed, and then from texlaxed to natural. And that was just an easier transition for me because I didn't know how to do my natural hair. So going straight from having relaxed hair to having curly hair was very daunting for me, and I just wanted like an easier transition. And the texlaxing worked out really, really well for that. I think I texlaxed for like a year maybe. And throughout that whole period, I was doing braid outs. And another reason why I loved braid outs back then was because it was able to blend my textures, especially once my natural new growth started to really come in. It was hard to blend like my natural curls like I have now with super straight relaxed ends and barely curly texlax ends. Like there was no way that I was going to be able to do a wash and go with that. It just would have looked a hot mess. But I was able to do braid outs and kind of blend all those textures together. So that's also why I did a lot of braid outs back then. And then once my hair got longer and I pretty much had chopped off all the relaxed ends and all the texlax ends, then I started to experiment more with twist outs and wash and goes. Because it was just easier once my hair was all one texture. So if you are somebody that's really struggling with your wash and goes, I would recommend maybe just taking a break from the wash and goes and try to do a twist out or try to do a braid out and see if maybe that would work out a little bit better. I know some people that have been natural for a while and they just never do wash and goes. They just don't like the way that they look, or they don't like how tangled it makes their hair, which I can relate to that because wash and goes, because your hair is just completely loose and it's not stretched at all, it can cause your hair to be a little bit more tangled compared to like if you do a stretch style, such as a braid out or a twist out. So if that is something that you are struggling with as well, then maybe wash and goes aren't going to work out the best. But it does help to make sure your hair is detangled before you do your wash and go. Because if you do your wash and go and your hair is tangled, when it dries, your hair is going to be even more tangled. So I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but as I'm applying these products, I'm also raking my fingers through and making sure that my hair is not tangled. And I did detangle my hair in the shower already with my deep conditioner in, which is why my hair is pretty much tangle free. Like there's still a few snags here and there, but for the most part, there's not too many tangles. And like right there, like when I get to a tangle, I just kind of work my fingers through it. But I don't leave that tangle in there because you need your fingers to be gliding through. And also, when your hair is tangled, your results don't come out as good. A lot of times when I have like a lot of frizz in my hair and I really investigate like where the frizz is, it's in areas that are a little bit on the tangled side. So you see there's a tangle right there, and I just work my fingers through because you want to be able to pull your fingers all the way through your hair. So you see like how shiny my hair is? That's also why I love these products. They're just so moisturizing. So you see how those curls look? That's what you want to see. You want to see very, very defined. All right. Adding the clip to the bottom. And another thing that's very important, y'all, is once you add that clip to your hair, don't touch that section anymore. Of course, you might accidentally touch it here and there just because it's kind of in the way at times. But I just mean like don't continue to run your fingers through your hair. And I think that is another reason why I love putting the duck clips on the end, because it just keeps those sections that you've already done together. And you're not constantly going back into those sections, messing with them. Because just like I said with a twist out or a braid out and how they have to set, your wash and go has to set as well. And if you're constantly messing with it, you're just disturbing your curl pattern. And it's not going to dry the way that you want it to dry. So just finish the section, put the clip on it, and leave it alone. I be like really concentrating when I'm doing the front of my hair. Because let's be honest, the front of your hair is kind of the most important for your style. Because that's the part that everybody sees the most. That's the part that everybody sees first. So like if the front of your hair looks really, really good, even if the back of your hair is not the most defined, it won't really matter because people mainly are looking at the front of your hair. So if you are struggling and you're like, I just can't get the back part of my hair to curl the way I want it to, or to be defined, or whatever your issue is, it's okay. Just try to get the front of your hair as defined as possible, and it'll kind of trick the eye in a sense and make all of your hair look really, really defined. Just a little tip. And this part right here is just always like a difficult area for my hair. It might be like that for you as well. It just doesn't like to really get defined. So I always have to go in with a little extra gel on that little front piece. Gonna add a little bit more gel because again, I just want to make sure that this part dries how I want it to. Hello, Angela. Thanks for joining. All right, so you see how that looks. That's what we want to see. And I'm going to, of course, put the clip on the end. And another thing that I forgot to tell you guys is before I put the clip on the end, I kind of drag my hand down to have like a little bit of tension before I clip it. And that's again just to make sure that everything is nice and smooth before you put the clip on there. And in the very front section, I actually use a second duck clip right in the front of my hair, just to make sure that part kind of lays down. Hello. All right, so this is half of my hair done. And you can see that it's just really, really defined. That's what we want. You can kind of compare it to this side, which I have not added product to yet. This side is just more defined. Now, if my hair could dry like this, then I'd be fine. But if I put nothing on my hair and just let it dry, it would just be a big poof ball. So unfortunately, wash and goes can't actually be wash and goes. They take some work. But you know, it sounds good. I appreciate you guys for being on here. Hopefully this has been helpful and interesting for you guys. I don't typically talk while I'm doing my wash and go, so it's probably taking a little bit longer than it normally would. But that's okay, because I want to make sure that I'm talking to y'all and giving y'all some tips along the way. On average, my wash and goes probably take about 45 minutes on average. Unless I'm just like rushing and I'm trying to do like a quick wash and go, then I can probably get it done in about 30 minutes. But to be honest, I don't like to rush because when I do a style, it's gonna need to last me the whole week, maybe 2 weeks. So the longer you take on your hair to get it right the first time, the longer it'll last, and then you won't have to mess with it anymore for the rest of the week. I literally put my hair up in a pineapple, put my bonnet on, go to sleep, and the next day I fluff my hair out and I'm out the door. But that's only possible because of this step. I take my time and I make sure that my hair is all coated with the products. So again, if you missed the beginning of the live, we are doing a wash and go. And I told them that we always spend a little extra time on this back section because it is the most stubborn part of my hair, which might be true for you also. And it just doesn't like to get defined. It just likes to be poofy and frizzy. So you kind of want to just add enough product to kind of weigh your hair down back there. And it's not going to be as defined as the front. But like I said, nobody's really looking at the back of your hair for real, for real. So just do the best you can and get it as defined as possible. So like I feel like that looks pretty good. So just gonna put our duck clip. And if you missed my explanation about the duck clips, I use those to kind of weigh my hair down and stretch my hair a little bit. Because like most people with natural hair, I have a lot of shrinkage. And the duck clips are not going to eliminate the shrinkage. You're still going to have some shrinkage, but it does help, in my opinion. And I know some people stretch their hair like with the blow dryer, or they use scrunchies, but I've just found that duck clips work perfectly fine. And I don't have to add any excess heat to my hair. And I don't have to sleep in scrunchies. So that is what I like to do. They actually have things that you can buy that you put on your hair and it like weighs your hair down. And they essentially do the exact same thing that duck clips do, but they're more expensive. So I feel like I'm not about to pay money for something when I already have an alternative that does not cost as much. So that is what I choose to do. And like I said, I do a combination of squeezing and kind of rubbing my hair and then raking my fingers through. I don't shingle my hair. I don't do finger curls, finger coils. Like I don't do all that. I honestly just don't have the patience to sit there and finger coil all of my hair or shingle all of my hair. So I found that raking is perfectly fine. And my hair kind of naturally clumps the way that I want them to as I'm working my fingers through it and as I'm applying the products to it. But if you are somebody that you're finding that your hair is not curling like you want it to, then you can always try the shingling method. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about how to shingle your hair. But essentially you would take out, like I would take out this curl for instance, and then twirl the end. But I'm not about to do that for my whole head. So that is an option for you all. You see, I get those curls without even doing the shingle method, so I don't do it. But I don't knock anybody that does. Whatever works for you. Natural hair is a journey, but it's an individual journey. And you have to figure out what works for you and your hair. I'm just here to give you inspo and to show you what I like to do with my own hair. And maybe it'll work for you too. But you gotta just try it out and see. And again, if you missed what I'm using 2 products, Uncle Funky's Daughter, the Supercurl Moisture Cream, and the Curly Magic Curl Stimulator Gel. And I have both of these products linked in my bio. And if you use DEONDRALAVON at checkout on UncleFunky'sDaughter.com, you will get money off. So if you are interested in trying out these products, I would highly recommend them. And I'm not just saying that. Like, you see the results. These products are great. And it was so funny because I actually found out that my coworker uses the same products. And she has really pretty curly hair as well. Completely different texture from mine. And we both use the same hair products. So I think that is a testament to Uncle Funky's Daughter, because there are not a lot of products that work for different ethnicities and different curl textures. Like, a lot of times you got to get stuff that's specifically made for us and by us. But one thing about Uncle Funky's Daughter, it does work for a lot of different people. So if you're searching for some new products, I would recommend trying out these. You can also find them on Amazon and at Target, Walmart. But if you want that money off, you can use my code on their website. All right. We made it to our last section, y'all. And y'all are still hanging in there. I'm just so appreciative. This is my first time ever doing a live on YouTube. And we did have some technical difficulties at first. It was telling me that the live was not in the right orientation, even though I had set it for horizontal and I had my phone horizontal, but it was still saying that it wasn't correct. So I had to stop that one and start a new one. So I ended up starting a little bit later than I wanted. But I appreciate you guys for just being patient with me. I'm gonna do more of these and I'll get the hang of it the more that I do it, just like with natural hair. But I like it though. It's a new adventure for me going into this live space world. So I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you guys that watch my videos, watch my content, subscribe to my content, like my videos. If you have not liked this live, I would really appreciate it if you did. It helps my videos spread through the algorithm and just lets YouTube know that you're enjoying this video. So please do that. And I am monetized now. I'm a YouTube partner. I talked about that in my last video about just like some life update things going on in my world. So if you haven't seen that video, you can check that one out. But I talked about in there how I am monetized now. And so you guys can send me supers now, super thanks, super chats, whatever, all of those things during the live streams. So I was like, I need to start doing some lives. And this was the first one. And I am able to have memberships now as well. So I will probably be starting that up at some point. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to have on there, but I might like do my lives on there, to be honest. Like members only lives where I'm like behind the scenes, or I don't know. We're gonna see what I can do for my members. But it's just all very exciting. It's all new territory for me. So I don't know, y'all. Trying to figure it all out. And now that TikTok might be leaving us, we're gonna have to all figure out other ways to connect with our audience. Most of my audience is on like Instagram and YouTube anyway. I kind of hopped onto the TikTok train late. But I did really like the TikTok algorithm compared to like Instagram. Instagram algorithm sucks. So it was a lot better over there. So I'm hoping that it doesn't get banned, or I hope that they're able to keep it around. Just because I feel like I want to keep my YouTube for like my long form content, or like my lives like I'm doing right now. And it would be nice to be able to have that and have like TikTok and Instagram, just to have like multiple different platforms. So, but if you are not following me on Instagram, you can follow me over there at DEONDRALAVON. I mainly use my stories over there, and that's how I let you guys know when I have a new video out. I posted about my stream there. And I will also post my results of this wash and go over there, because obviously you guys are not going to be able to see the results on this live. because I always let my hair dry overnight. So my results won't be ready for y'all to see until tomorrow. So make sure you follow me over on Instagram or TikTok if it's still there tomorrow. Because I'll probably post my results there too if we're able to. I know some people are saying it's just going to be like a black screen tomorrow. So we'll see. But if not, find me here. Find me on Instagram. And you can also join my email list. I have a email list now. And to be honest, y'all, I started this email list because I do not trust any of these platforms. All of these platforms can be here today and gone tomorrow. And so I really wanted to make sure that I had access to my audience outside of social media platforms. And that is why I started my email list. And I'm getting my website up and running. So if you want to be a part of my email list, you can just let me know. You can comment, or if you want to DM me on Instagram or something, you can do that. You can also download my free ebook about counseling, how to become a licensed counselor, or my free NCE exam study template. Doing either one of those will add you to my email list. And I will be putting out my first newsletter. I'm aiming for tomorrow. I'm planning on sending out my first welcome email tomorrow. And that will be like my counseling newsletter. But I will be also starting a natural hair newsletter as well. And in that one, I'll be talking about like natural hair tips, and I'll post like my YouTube videos about my natural hair in that one. And I'll probably have like a free PDF ebook or something for you guys that you can download coming soon. I kind of have a lot going on right now, but we are going to get all of it going. I am in my PhD program now, so that's another reason why I wanted to start exploring doing lives. Because to be honest, y'all, editing videos takes a while. And being able to just hop on here and do a live and talk to y'all and not have to edit it, but yet I'm still putting out content over here, is like a win-win for me. So be expecting me to do more of these moving forward. And also be on the lookout for my newsletter as well. I think I just got a chat, but it was disappearing once I looked up. I'm going to check on my computer in a second to see what it said. Give me just a second. What do I recommend for dry, brittle hair? So I would probably say for dry, brittle hair, you probably need to start out with deep conditioning your hair. And you really should be deep conditioning your hair every time you wash it. And I wash my hair every week or every other week. And I always deep condition. So for this wash day, I did use the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. You can find this at like Walmart, Sally's, a lot of different places, Amazon. And it's relatively inexpensive deep conditioner. that you can try out. But really, any deep conditioner that is like intensive hair mask, anything like that, is going to be one that is very, very moisturizing. Because if your hair is dry and brittle, it just means that you're not moisturizing enough, and you might not be washing it enough either. And if you think about it, you guys, the more you wash your hair, the more moisturized that it will be. Our hair has to have water, and no amount of product is going to beat water. And that doesn't just mean water on the outside of our hair, but also water on the inside of our bodies. So make sure that you're drinking your water, make sure that you're staying hydrated, because our hair grows from our scalp. So it's from the inside out. So you can't expect to have healthy hair, healthy nails, healthy skin, whatever, if you're not taking care of your body on the inside. But yeah, if you're doing all those things, then also try deep conditioning your hair as well. Thank you, Angela. Congratulations on my first live. Thanks so much. I didn't even know I was getting all these chats over here, y'all. Like, they show up on my phone. I'm streaming from my phone, and they show up on the phone, but it's kind of hard to see them as I'm doing my hair. So I have to look over at my computer to actually see what you guys are saying. And I really appreciate all the comments, all the love. Thank you guys for liking the video. I see that you guys have been liking the video. If you have not already liked the video, please do so. And this video will be saved. You're welcome, Aaliyah. This video will be saved if you need to go back and watch, or if you missed something. Don't worry, you can always go back and watch this live. And if you found it helpful, you can share it with other people that are maybe struggling with their wash and goes. I think my next one will probably be a braid out live. When I did my poll on Instagram and TikTok and all those platforms, braid out came in second after wash and go. So there are people that are interested in seeing me do a braid out as well. So I'll probably do a braid out next, and then maybe a twist out. And I can show you guys a little length check real quick before we get done. So it's very long now, y'all. Last time I checked, my hair was waist length. I will probably be straightening my hair soon in the near future, and we'll be able to see where it's at now. And I'm going to do a nice trim, because I can already tell that I need to trim some of these ends. But I always like to trim when my hair is straight. So, and I always straighten my hair in the cold months. Because otherwise it poofs up really, really quickly from the humidity. I live down south. So, yeah. All right. I think that looks pretty good. Oh. And again, in the front sections, I put another duck clip right in the front, just to lay that part down. And this is what my whole head looks like. And you can literally see what these duck clips do, because this side of my hair we did first. So normally it would have shrunk up some by now because it's dried a little bit. But it's pretty much in the same place that it was when I first styled it. And even after my hair dries, it doesn't shrink up much more than this. So that's why I love doing the duck clips. It just I don't know, it just gives my hair like that really stretched look without interfering with my curls too much. Oh no, I see some people are joining. Hello to everybody that's getting on here. We're about to be done in a little bit, but you can always go back and watch the replay because it will be posted. Love the stretch it gives. Yeah, me too. I feel like this is like a secret little tip that a lot of people don't know about. Like everybody kind of has these little duck clips just like around in their bathroom or in their room. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't really use mine that much except for if I'm doing like a roller set or something, which I don't do very often. But you can use them for multi-purposes, including to stretch your hair. And even when I do a twist out or a braid out, I still put these duck clips on the end because it just gives me that nice stretch. So any last questions, comments, anything that you guys want to say before we hop off? Again, thank y'all for joining. If you have not subscribed already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, especially if you've been hanging out this long. Like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's more of this to come. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video, share the video, all those great things. And I will be posting the results of this wash and go over on my Instagram, on my stories probably. So just follow me over there at DEONDRALAVON. Follow me on TikTok at DEONDRALAVON. Might be gone soon, but just in case, follow me over there. And I will see you guys in my next live. And make sure that I reply to everybody over here. I see my husband was saying it sure has. Congratulations on your first live. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you, Mom. Love you. All right, you guys. We're going to get ready to hop off. And I will see you guys. Oh.
I told y'all was gonna like her. I told y'all. You thought I was playing.
Of course, he had to come make his cameo.
You look nice. Oh, look at you. You look better in person. You look nice. Good job. I told you was gonna like her. I told y'all.
He helped me out a lot with this, y'all, with this live situation, because I didn't know what I was doing. But we were able to get it together. So thank y'all so much for watching. And I will see you guys all. Thank you. Yeah, he's very sweet, very supportive. I love my hubby so much. All right, y'all. I think we're good. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.